All in all, I would say it's time for us to reset and recharge, for us to set the second half. And I hope I'm all excited actually for next 2 weeks AGM and for the new team to take over. But for tonight, I'm very excited. We have seasoned players. I see long time faces that I've not seen. People like Chu Fong, people like Erin. I've not seen you all for quite some time in the meeting. We would like to welcome you back. And of course, I say our familiar faces. We have June, we have Wendy, Risan, say Queen, Retno, who's always there. And also to a shout out, even will this be your first meeting with Venus officially?
Yeah, my first
Yeah.
meeting with
So
Venus.
welcome even to our new member to Venus. So I hope you all make her feel welcome here as well, as she is part of what we call our Venus sisterhood. So all in all, I hope you have a great time and of course time to learn a lot for to further our growth. Now I would like to hand over the time to our Toastmaster of the evening, June Bay. Over to you, June.
Thank you, our Madam President, Toastmasters Crystal Chin. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have our distinguished Toastmasters CY Chong and also our Toastmasters Nelson joining us for our meeting with the theme Recharge and Reset. All right. Wendy, can I have the slides on? Okay. So, Toastmasters International was founded back in 1924 in Santa Ana, California. So this is a handsome gentleman that every one of us should or would have known him a little bit. So because of him, and this legacy carry on for more than a decade, and it is famous or it is also time tested that it has bring in value to our day-to-day life. It has developed our communication, build our confidence, and of course, brush up our leadership skill. Next. In current world, Toastmasters International has put his mark into more than 145 countries, and there are total, I would say, more than 260,000 members in the globe. As you can see from this world map, right, it is segregated by regions. Venus is fall into District 51. As you can see, it is a very tiny under region 13, right? Under region 13. And come this 1st of June, was it 1st of June? 1st of July, right? We are going to combine with 92. Am I right? CY, is it? Are we combining 92? District
97. It's 97.
97. Now, District 97 will be combining with District 51. So, in other words, we will have more, I would say, clubs or members that you may see within this region of Asia, which consists of 7 more countries: Thailand, Vietnam, Laos, and many more. I think slowly over the next few meetings, we may see more and more, I would say, faces that you can maybe mingle around and get to know more about these networkings. All right, next please. Toastmasters Club mission. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience whereby we empower our member to develop communication and leadership skill so that we will hope our member will transform into their personality, become more confident, and also invest on your personal growth. Regardless what age are you in. For example, like our Toastmasters, our Venus clubs, right? We have members from college students up to someone that's retiree, like our member Michelle Lam. So all these ladies that come together, besides improving our confidence on communication, at the same time, we are actually learning from each other, embracing that we are coming from a different background, different profession, but yet we are actually providing a very safe and supportive environment for us to actually and grow together. And this sisterhood environment make us feel this is a very good bonding among us. Next, a little bit back to our own club. Venus chartered back in 2021, June 21st. So it is a all-ladies club in this district 51. Again, our vision is empower, support women to improve communication and leadership skill. And we are very proud to share that this club, since chartered, we have 3 times achieved early achiever of President Distinguished Club. And for the first time this year, we achieved Smartly Distinguished Club status. Of course, there are many more like Gold Achiever, because we have very passionate members and supported by dedicated club officer. And one of the unique point for Venus is new members, they are all supported by our mentors, right? To help them or guide them in navigating in our base camp. And at the same time, if they need any help in their new roles or attempting to their speech, the mentors are ready to assist them. Next, please. Venus, though we meet mostly online, nonetheless, we still have a yearly retreat, which is an annual trip. This, as you can see on the pictures, this is our, I would say, girls' trip, where we started in 2022 in Taiping, 23 in Genting, PD in 2024, and last year we went to Gopeng. Not only Venus members are joining, we also welcome other Toastmasters Club members that joining us. As you can see, some of the familiar faces like our Winnie, distinguished Toastmasters Carmen Lu, and etc. Those are our regular visitors that joining Venus meeting. At the same time, we take that opportunity to conduct a physical meeting so that to allow our Venus member to experience a physical meeting at the same time. Next. Right. So for today, Toastmasters meeting, we always follow the club's sequence, which is prepared speech. Today, we have 2 speakers. Then it will be followed by impromptu speech, which is a signature of Toastmasters called Table Topics. And lastly, it will be led by our general evaluator on the evaluation sessions. Right? Without further delay, let's jump into the next slide, please. Okay. I would like to introduce our general evaluator, distinguished Toastmasters CY Chong. Allow me to maybe introduce him. I actually know CY for, I think, more than 10 years back in our corporate world in Berjaya. So CY is an accomplished Toastmasters. So he joined in more than 10 years as a Toastmasters member under Berjaya Club, Toastmasters Club. So he shared with me that when he started, he took up the club officer's role of sergeant at arms. And over the many years, he actually attempted and also took up the challenge of taking almost every roles up to area director. And the best is he was the district director in 2022 to 2023. So overseas across the central and also northern region. And he has earned not one, not twice, but 3 distinguished Toastmasters award, which is the highest recognition in Toastmasters education program. So any one of you, if you are still not inspired to get this DTM, all right, I think CY is someone that you can speak more or connect more to listen to his personal story. Why? He has that interest, all right, even though he have achieved the DTM, but never stop learning. He go on his journey to achieve his 3rd DTM status. All right, personally, I would say before CY retired his role, he was a IT profession and currently I think he's doing spend a lot of his time still engaging himself into Toastmasters and active in many roles. All right, so I'm very privileged to have him to join us today. So CY, pass the floor to you.
Thank you, June, for a very kind welcome as well. So imagine that I'm only a Toastmasters for 12 years and I've achieved 3 DTMs. So it's basically in every 4 years I achieve a DTM. But don't forget, my first DTM was under the traditional path. So the second and third was under the pathway. So I wanted to achieve the pathway DTM as well. So for your information, DTMPW is how you recognize a person that's got a pathway. But most people just use DTM. Okay, I'll talk about myself later on. Let's move on to the first role player. I'd like to introduce the timer. Evelyn, to you. Can you read out your role, please?
Thank you, CY Chong. Good evening, Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster and guests. As a timer, our time to table topic speaker, formal speech, and also the evaluations. I will also alert each speaker of the time that had left using the green, yellow, and red cards, which did not specific times of remaining. So for table topics, speakers should limit their remarks to not more than 2 minutes. Icebreaker speech should be limit 4 to 6 minutes in length. For other speeches should be 5 to 7 minutes in length, and the individual evaluator should be between 2 to 3 minutes. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. I will over back to you.
Thank you very much, Evelyn. Let's quickly move on to the R counter. Ms. Saw, please read out your role, please.
Evan, are you there?
Nobody
yeah, I'm here. So,
Evelyn. Evelyn done. Okay.
good evening, everyone, Mr. or Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, and guests. The purpose of the R counter is to note words and sound that are used as crunch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words like including and, well, but, so, and, you know, or are. I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase like such as this means, that means like double repeated word because of nervousness. Okay. At the end of meeting, I will report the numbers of time that each of these speaker used this expression. Okay. Thank you. Back to you.
Okay, thank you very much for reading a role. Let's quickly move on to the camera role. Chu Fong, you read out your role, please.
Thank you, G. CY Chong. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, as grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take note of any improper language, as well as any outstanding words, quotes, saying, or thoughts. As grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word is recalibrate, which means to adjust, realign, or fine-tune something in order to improve its balance, accuracy, or effectiveness, often used for systems, goals, or mindset. Example of using the word is 1. After a stressful month, she took a weekend off to recalibrate her priorities and focus on what truly matters. Second example, the team had to recalibrate their strategy after realizing their original plan wasn't working as expected. Each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day. I'll give the grammarian's report when called upon during the meeting and also report on the usage of the word of the day. Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, Chiu Fong, for reading out the role. So basically, the two role players are very important. They are counter and grammarian because it's important they recalibrate their listening skills to look out for the word of the day, misuse of language, and the ums and ahs, especially are counter as well. Let's quickly, let me hand over to June, continue the first part of the meeting. Over to you, June.
Thank you, CY. So, I would like to check out, okay, our both speakers are in the meeting. All right, so without any delay, let me introduce. So now we are entering into our first session, which is prepared speech. The first speaker is Camille Ma. Camille is our member, I think since last year, right? She is a product manager working in the tech space. So where she spent most of her time connecting with people, ideas, and systems, and sometimes acting as a translator between the business and also engineering team. So outside work, she really liked to spend a lot of time on herself because she believed on balancing of lifestyle, meaning she will spend time for her yoga class, and also she's very active on Pilates and like to do a lot of nature, connect with nature and meditation, right? So let's us invite her evaluator, Toastmasters Erin, to read out the speech purpose.
Good evening, everybody. The purpose of your speech is the project is for the member to practice using vocal variety and body language to enhance the speech. My life is a project and I am the bug, Camille Ma. Camille Ma, my life is a project and I am the bug.
I use Trello for everything and everything. So I even have a board called home management, which basically means I manage my life like a project. Yeah, so it started innocently. I just wanted to be more organized and make the life easier to maintain. So I listed everything down. So as we know, right, we need to wash the curtain, wash the mat, and then wash your sink and yada yada. Honestly, it felt amazing at first because I feel like I unlocked a secret level of adulthood. So nothing could surprise me anymore because everything got planned. So soon it wasn't just about making lists, but I'm trying to build a system. I had a home management board, and then I do have a billing board as well. And finally, I do have another personal development board. So for 2 years, I followed the system faithfully, and I was so proud of it. And then I got married. So naturally, in my mind, right, I was thinking, it's perfect, right? Because now that I have a new stakeholder, I can naturally onboard him into my system. So I show him my Trello board and say, hey, look at this. This is the daily task, weekly task, quarterly task, and yearly task. Everything is just organized and we just need to follow this. So he looked at the board and he looked at me. Why does our home has this roadmap? We are staying in a home, we are not in corporate, right? Then I was proudly said, every successful operation, it was planned. So things got worse when I started to create the recurring reminder with due dates and also owner. So there's this one evening, he was just sitting right beside of me and said, why do you handle me like handling your project? I feel so stressed every time when I walk past you. I actually feel like there is some updated request. I was so confused at that time because in my mind, relaxing means there's no ad hoc task, there is no last minute task, and everything is just well organized. So that means it's paradise to me. So the turning point came when I caught myself actually trying to create a new board named Relationship Management. So inside the cards, inside the board, there's actually this two lists. So I do have this list called Continuous Improvement Opportunities. And there's another board called Monthly Appreciation Session. Basically, I just manage my marriage like a project. So usually I do bug fixes in the product. I do the performance improvement for the product, right? So now I'm trying to manage my marriage life like a product. So there's this one day, my husband is sitting down next to me again and said, I'm your husband, I'm not your product. So at that time, I was so sad and confused as well, but there's a lot of self-reflection happened at that time. So I still use Trello today, but I have learned that not everything in life needs to be optimized. Sometimes people just don't like the process and also dashboard, right? They just want you to sit beside him or her and being present. Slowly, I realized that I need to recalibrate the process that I have been working previously, and I feel so proud of it. And I realized that some of the best moments in life are the one that is not well planned. Today, I still have the board itself, but I no longer try to manage my husband like one. Because I have learned that some projects are better when they are not managed, especially when he or she is the one that you love. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Camille. I like how you actually bring your office to home, but to a certain extent, I agree with you, right? Not everything need to manage like a project with dashboard monitoring the milestone and achievement and also follow up. So you particularly, I feel you actually injected humor into your sharing or your speech, whereby you said you actually added your husband when you got married into this, there's another stakeholder to this dashboard. And I agree with you that the best moment in life sometimes is not well planned, right? So this is, I would say, very intriguing message that I got from you. Thank you for sharing. So next one, let me invite our second speaker, Hui Yin, with her title, Understanding Mental Health. All right, let me introduce our member, Toastmasters Hui Yin. Hui Yin joined in 2023, so it's more than 3 years already. So by profession, she is a research and development engineer. So I was very curious and asked her why your speech this time around related to mental health. And her answer was because it's highly related to people at all ages and different background. That's why she think knowing the symptom and support can really make a difference. So she's going to deliver a long speech where timer, please take note, it will turn green when it reaches 18 minutes, turn yellow or at 20, and red is 22 minutes. All right, let me invite her evaluator, Toastmasters Risan Tan, to read out the speech purpose. Risan, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of Evening June. Tonight, Toastmaster Hui going to attempt to deliver her Pathway Team Collaboration Project Level 5, prepare to speak professionally. Her speech purpose is for member to practice developing and presenting a longer speech. Toastmaster Hui's going to deliver for understanding mental health. Hui.
Hi, everyone. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Today, I am going to present the topic, Understanding Mental Health. In this topic, I will talk about what is mental health and the cause and effect of mental health conditions, depression, anxiety and stress, mental health professional care, and some self-care tips. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think mental health is? Please type in the chat box. Do you have any thoughts about what mental health is? Come on, ladies, give some response. Good thoughts. Mental health is about having good thoughts. Not quite correct. Actually, yes, it's a well-being, mental well-being. Actually, mental health is a state of mental well-being that enables people to cope with the stress of life, realize their abilities, learn well, and work well. Take another fun guess. What do you think? When is World Mental Health Day? Guess a month. Not today, not June. It's on October. It's on 10th of October. Double 10, or it is very easy to remember if you say 10, 10, 10, 10, double 10. 10th of October is the World Mental Health Day. Another questions. What do you think the color of mental health awareness ribbon is? Purple? Incorrect. Green. Junpei know the answer. Yes, it's green. Okay. In Malaysia, do you know that 1 in 3 people is having mental health issues and 1 million of people is struggling with depression? The number is quite shocking, isn't it? What do you think? Which age group do you think has the highest rate of depression? Is it A, B, C, D, or E, F? I can see that someone say C, A, Generation Z, or the highest rate is actually A and B. The youth and young adult are having the highest rate of depression. Why? Because they experience major life transitions, such as adolescence and young adulthood. They might experience significant changes in their education, relationships, career, and identity forming. Youth, postpartum mother, and retired elderly has the highest risk to develop the depression in Malaysia. Postpartum mother may experience drastic hormone drop after delivery, extreme exhaustions, and some psychological stress that will lead to depression. Well, for the retired elderly, sudden loss of role and purpose might make them feel depressed. Question number 2. Mental health issues only affect people who are weak or can't handle the stress. Do you think this is a myth or a fact? Please type in the chat box. Most of the people are answer it correctly. This is a myth. Everyone could have mental health issues, not necessarily people who are weak only. The factors that can affect mental health are individual factors such as genetic factors, personal traits, environmental factors such as life experience, protective factors such as social support, social and emotional skills. Poor mental health could negatively impact our life in many ways, such as relationships, school, at work, life satisfaction, and productivity. Now I will talk about depression, anxiety, and stress. What do you think the key difference is among depression, anxiety, and stress? The difference between them is depression is the feeling stem from the past experience, while anxiety is the nervousness about the future, and stress is the tension at the present moment. For example, when you are anticipating an upcoming event, you might feel anxious. And during that event, you can feel stress. After the event, you might feel depressed when the outcome wasn't what you expect. The depression symptoms could include excessively guilt, hopelessness, the thought of committing suicide, low in energy, diminished interest in activities. Well, anxiety could have symptoms such as restlessness, easily fatigability, difficult concentrating, muscle tension. While stress could have aches and pains. Question number 3. Do you think all emotional states serve a particular function and they are not necessarily harmful in moderation? Is this a myth or a fact? I can see that Wendy, Chiu Fong, Camille, Evelyn answer facts, and that's the correct answer. Having a certain degree of these emotions are actually normal and it's alright. But when these problems persist and become worse in longer time, then we might need intervention. As family and friends, we can always lend our listening ears to the people who need it. Let me share with you an interesting observation. Everyone react differently to when they are feeling stressed or exhausted. For example, for some males, when they are stressed or exhausted, they do not necessarily need solution or deeper conversation with us immediately. Sometimes just saying, "Hey, you look so tired," could already make them feel understood. On the other hand, for some females, they might feel cared for when we give them some follow-up questions such as, "Do you want to talk about it? What had happened?" But everyone is different, so it's very interesting to know the behavior, and it could be helpful on how you're going to communicate with them in different situations. Here's some information about the mental health NGOs. If you could not find someone you can talk to, you can consult these NGOs. Please save the information if you need it. I think you or your friends may need it in the future, so please save it. Take a screenshot of this information. Is it done? Then I will go to the next slide. When you see someone who needs emotional support and wanna commit suicide, it is better to stay with him or her or sending him or her to emergency room in public hospital. On the other hand, if someone who needs emotional support but it is not urgent, we can book appointment to see a counselor. Now, question number 4. If a friend discloses to you about feeling suicidal, it is recommended to try to change the topic to something more positive to improve their mood. Is this the myth or fact? What do you think? Is this a myth? Is this fact? Shall we change the topic? I can see that a lot of people are answering myth, and that's correct. This is a myth. When this happens, we better stay on the topic and take it seriously. Now I will share the 5 basic dimensions of living. where you can take good care of yourself. The first one is health. Take good care of your health by having balanced diet and exercise regularly. It can boost our mood as well. The second element is work. Ensure that you have a work to do and you can produce result at work. The third element is have sufficient income. The fourth element is relationships. Connect with your families and friends. Make sure that you have trusting and supporting relationship with the others. The fourth is housing. You need to make sure that you have a shelter where you can take a rest at and live in. Next is the pillar of well-being. There are 5 pillars. The first one is positive emotions. You can cultivate positive emotions by being grateful for what you have, and you can involve yourself in leisure activities. The second pillar is engagement. Engage yourself in a hobby. This will help you feel the enjoyment and you can deeply focus on what you are doing in that hobby. The third element are relationships. As I mentioned earlier, having connection with the society can help you eliminate the feeling of isolation and give you a sense of purpose. Meaning, involve in meaningful activities that serve a greater purpose than yourself. A stands for achievement. Celebrate your personal growth, goals, and achievement from time to time. So, the 5 pillars of well-being is called as PERMA, PERMA. It's easy to remember, right? Next, I will share you a technique that I use frequently to cope with the stress and also to bring myself to the present moment. It is called box breathing. Breathe in, hold the breath, breathe out, and hold the breath again, each for 4 seconds. Let's try it, okay? Breathe in. Now hold your breath. Breathe out. Hold your breath again. This box breathing is very effective when I use it. What do you think? You can actually repeat this as often as you wanted. Others simple self-care techniques also include 5 sense grounding technique. What are 5 sense techniques? Name 5 things you can see. Can you see the speaker? Can you see your laptop? Can you see your screen? Can you see the wall in front of your room? Name 4 things that you can touch. Can you touch the laptop, the keyboard, yourself, your hair, maybe your phone? And then name 3 things you can hear. Can you hear my voice? Can you hear your heart beating sound? Boom, boom, boom. Can you hear the voice of your laptop? The sound of your laptop? The heat exhaustion sound, heat produced by your laptop sound. Okay. And name 2 things that you can smell. Can you smell the fresh air at the night? Can you smell some good smell of your food, your dinner? And name 1 things that you can taste, which is your dinner or any other things, your water, saliva, or anything else. Next, practice gratitude. You can write gratitude diary. Write 3 amazing things that you have today. 3 good things that whatever makes you feel good. Or you can write gratitude letter and send to the other person. Connect with the others, as I mentioned earlier, and engage in a hobby. That's all. This is the end of the session. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmasters Ring. Let's give her a round of applause. Okay, I personally learned a lot from you, Hui Yin. Well, there are also things that we learn Mental Health Day, 10th of October every year, right? And I particularly like the 5 dimensions of living that you mentioned, the health, work, income, relationship, and housing. And particularly PERMA, PERMA. So when listening to you, I can relate. In fact, joining Toastmasters can actually help in many areas like building your relationship and finding a sense of purpose and sense of belonging. So even the breathing, the boxes that you mentioned, what is that called? Box breathing, right? These are the tactics that you can apply into our day-to-day life so that you can handle or manage the stress at your own pace. Of course, if any of your friends and family that you notice something is not right, or their behavior or their focus are a bit noticeable, or something is peculiar, it's best to actually advise them to go and see the profession like counselor or the psychiatrist, because if you are not trained, not fully trained, maybe sometimes you do not know how to actually guide them or navigate the situation. All right, so it's 8:54 now. Let me check the timer. Sorry, let me get my okay, never mind. Maybe we have go into our second session, which is the table topic session. However, I realized I missed out one thing, which is talking about today's theme, which is recharge and reset. So, beginning of the year, we like to set our own targets. The company will set their goals, their budget. So now it is entering the month of June. So in this month of June, besides my birthday is coming, it is also the period where everyone talk about that company, they review their business half yearly, right? Whether they achieve the targeted business goal or not. At school, my son just finished his mid-year exam. And as a HR, I send out reminder to my employee for a mid-year check-in. And one thing is my daughter is reminding me, Mom, you need to pay my mid-year semester fees. So everything around the mid-year. So maybe I want to hear from you. What does mid-year means to you personally? You can either turn on your mic or you want to type something on the chat box. My question is, what does mid-year mean to you? Are you planning for anything mid-year? Like holiday, taking any exam, attending wedding. Okay, it's fall on the month of June, right, Wendy? Yes. To restart the second half. Okay, wow. Looks like Evan has something on her second half of the year. Oh, right now is a teacher, so she's looking forward for a school holiday. And Evan said she is done with her holiday, yes, and new challenges. Okay, planning for vacation in Malacca. Okay, thank you for everyone for your response in the chat box. Okay, so mid-year, which is 6 months, has gone, all right? So it is also a good time for us to do a recharge. Okay, what does recharge mean to me? So it is like our handphone, right? So when your phone is becoming useless when the battery is almost running low, right? So the recharging is where you take a break, maybe you get into a pause for a holiday with your family, starting your exercise or rejuvenate yourself with some yoga class, Pilates class, and so that you get yourself into the position to enter or restart on the next journey. So before we ask what more can we achieve, maybe we want to change our phrase as to how am I doing, right? So ensure we have a pause for a space for our reflection. So the second word is reset. Well, reset is like restoring your direction or recalibrate what we want to do on the second half. So imagine you are driving with your Waze turning on, right? So halfway, don't know why you actually turned down the wrong direction or wrong journey. So what you need to do is you need to recalculate. The Waze will help you to maneuver, navigate again. So that's where we reset our target. What are we going to do next? Are we changing or retargeting our goal? Or maybe we want to adjust our budget, or we want to reset or recalibrate again our purpose on the business or in our studies. So sometimes it's not about how successful you want or how hard you want to give yourself, but sometimes it's also in a way that we are able to adjust so that to make the situation more realistic, so that you can take one step at a time to achieve your goal. All right. So by end of this meeting, if you have time, I may want to interview each and every one or give you some space to maybe share with me about the reflection exercise, like the traffic light. What are the things that you want to continue, stop, or maybe want to restart, all right, the traffic light chat. Okay, so that is the overall that I want to bring us back into our today's team meeting. Okay, so with that, I would like to perhaps continue with our second session, which is the table topic. Let me call upon our Toastmasters Ewan, who is our topic master for today. Ewan, take it over.
Yes, thank you, June. A very good reminder of how time has flies, and now actually we still have one more month to make use of the total Q1 and Q2 of 2026. Still got 1 month, right? So if you remember what was your goal during the beginning of the year and you somehow forgot it halfway through, we still have 1 month to make sure that we are on track. Thank you, June, for the reminder. So right now, I want to share my screen for the table topic session. Okay. Right. So for the benefits of the guests, table topic session is an impromptu speech sessions whereby you are given to speak 2 minutes, and it will practice your critical thinking and most importantly, help you to think out of the box and answer something and to give a speech within 2 minutes as comprehensive and as enriching as possible, right? And the time given to you is the timer will turn green light upon 2 minutes. Sorry, 1 minute. And then 1.5 minutes was yellow light. And then when you achieve 2 minutes, the timer will turn it to the red light, and you have 30 seconds to wrap up. So all in all, you have 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And for today, the topic, the theme is recharge and reset. And to align with the theme of women's right, I have set up a 7 deep and also light-hearted topic that help us to rethink and reflect again what are the things that we will do to find our calm, to recharge, and then to reset. Because as women, we are always, wearing multiple hats, right? So I have a good book over here, a good shower, beautiful flowers, a good cup of coffee, bread, shopping, and another lily flower like a meditation. I would like to have volunteers from the team over here who wants to say yes, to challenge themselves.
Retno is the first one.
Retno is the first one?
Yes,
Great.
please.
Okay, so now you still see the full screen, right?
We can see your questions already.
Can see the questions already?
Yeah.
No way.
By the way,
no.
let me
You
pause for a
slideshow.
while, even if I may. So today we have 2 table topic evaluator. So they are Cherry and also Wendy. So both of them, table topic evaluator is their first time, right? So perhaps I would suggest Cherry will take the first one, then Wendy take the second one. Then go back to Cherry and Wendy. So we'll alternate. All right? Okay.
Alternate,
so back,
like when they do the evaluation, you mean?
correct. So let's say Cherry will evaluate Retno. Then the second speaker, Wendy will take over. So they will take turn. Okay? All right. Over back to you.
Thank you. Thanks for the heads up. So Retno, you are the first one?
Yes, please.
Yes. So which of the icon over here resonates with you most when it comes to recharge and to have a good rest?
Number 2, of course.
Number 2. What is number 2? Number 2 is a good shower. Okay, now I see. Good investment as a mature woman, a good investment is to always have a good toilet. In fact, somebody said when you want to renovate your home, right? Instead of buying a new Chanel bag, we invest the money into a good bathtub. That's something that I learned, very smart. So the topic
Definitely.
is, what are you still carrying that you don't need? So we often carry stress, a lot of social expectations from women, right? Beliefs from the past, family trauma and something. So if you could put down one invisible burden, what would it be and why? Over to you, Retno Chia.
Oh, wow. That's a very deep question, Yvonne, and definitely need some critical thinkings there. A lot of reflection. To be honest, I am not the person at the moment or at my age now that holding on to something that caused me burden. I'm starting to let go a lot of things that I think will burden me. For example, my precious thing that I have is my son now. He is basically everything to me. Yes, but I realized that my life can't depend on his happiness, for example. That will be his choice. So at the beginning, it was very hard to let go of those responsible feelings as a mother. However, I'm learning now that I deserve to be happy as well. I deserve to have my own life. You are here, are still very young. Probably you will depend or hold on something. Trust me,
it's not worth it. Just let go things that burden you. Live your life. I can say that based on my own experience. So I'm very lucky that I don't hold anything that burden me. Even my precious one, my son, I let him go. I let him have his own life. Give him happiness. Let him make choices. It might not be the right one, but he will learn. So that is my take. Thank you for fantastic question, Yuvan. Back to you.
Thank you, Retno. I learned recently to love someone is to allow someone to be himself or herself fully. And what the greatest love is to accept the others, and the greatest love is to put ourselves first. When we put ourselves as a first priority, only we have a wider bandwidth to love the others. So thank you, Retno, for your wisdom. And I'd like to have the second volunteer. Any ladies or any gentlemen?
Nelson, he volunteered.
Nelson, all right. So among the questions, icons over here, what would you do? Besides no games here, there's no games here, I'm sorry. So which one
No worries, no worries.
would you choose to recharge yourself?
Okay, I can choose number one, please.
Number one is a good book.
Yes.
A moment that changed your direction. All right, think about the moment, a cross path in your life, right? Turning left, turning right, go straight, reverse. When something small or unexpected change the way you think, okay, albeit work or life, okay, to love this girlfriend or love that girlfriend, what would happen? And what did it teach you about yourself? Over to you, Nelson John.
Thank you, Table Topic Master. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, ladies and gentlemen, what is the moment that changed your direction and your life? Any ideas? Maybe in your work, maybe in your Toastmaster journey, or maybe when you were in uni life, university, or maybe when you were as a secondary student. So for me, what makes the direction change is my life is my Toastmaster journey. Why? Because when I was joined Toastmaster back in July 2023, I realized that I learned something new in Toastmaster. For example, how do we learn the basic public speaking skills? How do we learn speeches from the base camp and from our mentor? And how what is Toastmaster about and etc. So that I will know that more Toastmaster about. And in starting 2024, my Toastmaster journey has changed. For example, I go to another club for clubbing. For guys who don't know that, maybe if there's any guest here, clubbing in Toastmaster means halal clubbing. Means you go to another club, visit another club to learn something new and make connection with other people as well. And the moment that might change in my life, in my Toastmaster journey, is when 1 year ago I was become the area director for J2 starting 1st July 2025 until it's going to be end soon. This will be on 30 June 2026 is coming soon. And I really accomplished that area director journey for this 1 year. For example, organize a successful event. For example, becoming a contest chair from my area J1, J2 contest, Division J international speech contest, and also organize a speech contest in other class or helping other people as well in Toastmasters journey as well. So to summarize this speech, that in my own experience that everybody have their own direction in their journey. That's all for me. Back to you, Evan.
Thank you, Nelson. I still remember all of the incredible pantun. It was very impressive the way you cite the Malay pantun during our division competition on stage at UOB Tower. It was very impressive, and I totally resonate with you. Joining Toastmasters is also one of my biggest change and the correct decision in my life, because right now speaking has become something really important in this, globally dynamic, ever evolving landscape. And I applaud you for persisting and, overcome all kind of challenges to become the AD. In fact, time has passed so fast. Now it's time for you to get rest, recharge, and pass the baton to the next qualified leader. Congratulations to you, Nelson. Now, can I have the third volunteer, please? Any taker? The boat and shower has been taken. I have still 2 more beautiful flowers, a cup of coffee, shopping, and a bread. Who likes bread for their favorite carbohydrate? Or everyone here is rice. It's rice, kaki rice.
You are open for the next. Risan here.
Okay, Risan, which one do you find counts? Which icon here belongs to you?
Is number 7 still available?
Yes, still available.
I'll go for 7.
Okay, number 7 symbolize Dili, like a meditation. In fact, here, your personal reset button. Your personal reset button. Okay, if you had the reset button, right? The red button or the blue button, for stress, what would it do? Would it reset your mind, your energy, your environment, or anything else? What kind of stress and why would you want to have a reset? Over to you, Risanta.
As a working adult, we will always face a lot of stress, exhausted moment when we work, right, during our work time, right? So for me, myself, my reset button will be on every Friday evening or after I finish my event, because I work as an event delivery associate. So my stress level always come from the due date, where I try to communicate with the other parties, but they don't understand. And all this journey throughout the stress level, when it on site build everything, the stress level it become more and more. So how do I manage my self stress moment, and how can I reset myself? Every Friday evening, what will I do with? I start with a good shower. The shower with essential oil shampoo. That I love the smell. So I will take a longer time to get a good bath myself. And after event, I will also do a head massage with the essential oil. So all the head massage will go to the point that I need, and I will get a good sleep after that. So for me, myself, how I reset myself from all these stressful moment and the tiredness and exhausted moment. So recuperations with essential oil that's how I reset myself. And I would say that for ladies, you should enjoy your own self moments. No matter it's like me having a good shower or have a good coffee, sometimes just off from your screen and then get yourself a refresh moment will help you to reduce the tensioners and also from the depressions. So that's all from me. Thank you. Back to you, Ewan.
Thank you, Risan. Now I'm curious, what is your favorite scent? Are you more on the flowery person or the lavender, woody person?
Yeah, I'm more on a like the sandalwood type, sandalwood type. So I'm woody person.
I see. Very rare women like the woody tones. Okay. So it's good to understand your preferred scents, your preferred favorite scent over here. In fact, Sometimes we don't need to wait until Friday. Anytime, even Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever you are tired, we all deserve a break. Not necessarily we have to push ourselves until Friday. So every day you deserve an indulge as well, Listen. So
And
yeah, that's something I learned also. No need to push ourselves to the max or only we say, I deserve this. But anytime, whenever we feel like it, any day is a good day to reset. All right, Yukazan has a woody shower oil. Maybe we can try. And the fourth person is June. June, you like to pick? Sure. Okay. So I still have another flower, a bread, coffee, and shopping. What's the take?
number 4, coffee.
Number 4 is a coffee. All right. Your perfect reset day. Oh, if you could design a full day, wow, just to relax your mind and body, what would you do from morning until night? Well, this is such a ideal day, right, June? Have you thought of this before? Over to you, June.
To reset my day from a good morning to an evening, that definitely have to take out many hats that I'm wearing, such as mother, wife, or even at work. So I will imagine it is going to be somewhere in the nature where in the morning I will have a very good sleep until I have a natural without being called out or wake up by the alarm clock. Freshly brewed coffee will give me a refreshing and the aroma will arouse me to kickstart my day. Play up a very romantic or very relaxing music just to keep my mind into the natural and relaxing mode. Towards the afternoon, I will perhaps go on a very organic and very nutritious to feed my body with a nutritious food. So going into my hobby where indulge myself in the drawings and also so that I can actually enjoy. These are the hobby that bring much of joy into my life. Of course, dinner, you still need to meet my family. So that is the time that I can spend with my husband and my children. I think if I can skip my day with this plan that I have, it will be a very good reset so that I'm able or ready to actually take up the next challenge that is ahead of me. That is my, of course, that would be a dream for me, even if you can have one day with all this plan in my mind. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, June. I think we need to discuss with your husband so he can share the load and create this space for you, right? Regardless Mother's Day or any other day, we still have one more holiday in upcoming June. So hopefully it can help you to elevate, job segregation to help you to handle the kids, the family, the dogs as well. Yeah. So you can have and you have to enjoy the perfect reset day. In fact, it's a luxury. I understand it's a luxury for us to have such a perfect day. But sometimes we don't aim for perfection, maybe half day or a quarter of the day to do something that we like. It's also considered a reset already. Okay, do I have more time, Evelyn? Or no more?
I think you can still go for another one more, two more.
Oh, really? Okay. Let's have the fifth speaker. Any takers? I would
like to chair. I would like to take the challenge. Hui Ying.
Okay. Hui Ying.
Yes.
Which one?
Number
5 or 6? Number 6.
Number 6, shopping. You don't look like a shopping person.
But actually, I like shopping too.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. A simple thing that instantly improves your mood. Okay, what is one small simple thing that you do to help you feel better, even on a bad day? Over to you, Hui. Don't forget to use the word of the day, recalibrate.
Simple things that I will do to improve my moods is to take good care of my flowers. When I see the flowers blooming, I also feel happy. Every day I will go to my garden and then water the plants, observe the little change happen there. Actually, gardening, it helps me to get into good mood, and it also teach me a lesson, which is letting go of what we cannot control. Sometimes I see the plant will and I couldn't save it, but sometimes I also can rescue my plant. Some can grow very well and some doesn't. From this gardening hobby, I learn a lot, and whenever I see it, I am in a good mood. I can smell the aroma of my flowers. I can see the flower bloom out, see the little change happening there. That's how, when I getting into bad mood, I will go to see my plants. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Hui Yin. What kind of flower do you have in your garden? Like a little yellow flower? Rose?
I have hibiscus, orchid, and there's another plant. I don't know how to say it in English. Next time I will find it out for you.
Okay. So you like the big flowers. That means you have a big space as well. Big space to have big flowers and perhaps a big pot. Because I live in a condo, I can never have big plants. Only small little leaves, right? You have a luxury, so don't forget when you visit your flowers, get more sunshine as well, make some stretching. Perhaps it will even elevate your mood better. Thank you, Hui Yin, for sharing us your favorite hobby. I knew you're gonna answer gardening anyway. So today we know Risan likes woody scent and Hui Yin is a flowery person. Perhaps she also likes the flower scent. All right. I'm the citrus person. I like orangey lemon, sometimes mint. I like something refreshing. So different person have different sense preference. Thank you. Thank you so much, team. Evelyn, I think we are finished with the time that we given.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to pass the floor back to our TOE, June.
Okay, thank you.
everyone.
Thank you, our table topic master, Evan. So before we go for a break, let me do a time check with Evelyn. So far we have 5 table topic speaker just now. Anyone is disqualified with the time beyond 2.5 minutes?
Yeah, out of 5 speakers, our table topic speakers, unfortunately, Nelson has 15 seconds exit of the time. So
Okay.
which means his time is actually 2 minutes 48 seconds.
I see. Okay, thank you. So that give us our Zoom master Wendy to prepare the vote in a while. All right. So let us go for a group photo, shall we? Can we have everyone turn on your camera? Give me your biggest smile. We even don't have the camera. Erin, are you there? Erin? Maybe she's away. Okay, never mind. Come, Wendy, let's take a group photo.
Okay, I'll take a photo now. Is
Yes.
everyone ready? Okay.
3, 2, 1. Okay, this is the first shot. Okay, second one, let's restart. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Okay, so let's go for a bio break. We'll come back 9:30. Is it okay? Okay, yeah, we'll leave half an hour for our GE for his show. Haha. Just now I saw Mei Hong entering the room, but now I couldn't see her. How's everyone? Reno, I learned so much from you when you say that your most precious is your son, and now you're learning to let go and live your life. I wonder, when can I have that day? I got 3.
Yeah, it will be a long journey.
A long journey, oh my God.
A long journey.
Yeah, it was a nice
yes.
reminder to myself also because,
Yes.
yeah,
But you can start looking after yourself by
Mm.
making them independent.
Mm.
Yeah, making them independent, knowing that, you know, our me time is very simple, doesn't have to be, you know,
Yeah.
luxurious,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you know,
correct,
having a massage or something. But yes, it was not easy, but you make sure that your kids are all right, then you can have your
Yeah, true. I'm still in the stage where I still need to nag, need to remind.
yeah, they're still very young. I think I let go after he reached, you know, 25, 26. You know, they said that actually 25 is when their brains fully
developed,
grown.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
fully developed. They understand. It was the first time when he said, "Thank you for everything, Mom. Thank you for giving me a good education. Thank you for, you know, putting the foundation." And then I said, "Oh, you're very welcome. No, I can just let you go."
All right. Okay. Right now you raise your hand. Is it?
No.
No? Okay.
Oh, by accident, I think.
By accident.
I'll let it put it.
Okay. How is Cherry and Wendy doing on the table topic evaluation? Okay? All good?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. I hope sharing of load will help a bit, right? At least you can capture and have time to write down your notes. Okay, good. Okay, 1 more minute. Erin, are you there, Erin? The evaluation is about to start. Just now I'm calling your name, taking a group photo.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. Okay, everyone is back. Okay, if you are back, can you turn on the camera so that we know you are in front of the screen so that we can start with our third session, which is the evaluation. Okay, 9:30. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Coming back to this session. So allow me to introduce our general evaluator, distinguished Toastmasters CY Chong, to take over this stage. Over to you, CY.
Thank you very much, June. For me, the third part of any Toastmasters meeting is evaluation and feedback as well. So it's very simple. Why do we need evaluation? We need evaluation to improve ourselves and to recalibrate ourselves moving forward. But if you have a boyfriend, a girlfriend, it's a different story. It's very dangerous when you give feedback to your spouse. And the word is nagging. So don't try that at home at all. Okay, to me, I never give feedback to my wife. So I get in trouble. I get my ears pulled as well. But in Toastmasters meeting, we definitely need feedback to grow. So let's start with the first evaluator, which is the prepared speech. Let's welcome Anil, EH1, to do the evaluation of first speech. With you.
Thank you, AGE. So Camille, congratulations on completing your speech. And I will start with your title. I thought that the title was quite interesting. And then as well as your opening to your speech, I thought, and then with all of the corporate terms that you use, like the stakeholder to describe your husband. Cannot see my hand. The stakeholder to describe your husband, and the project to describe the dashboards in your house. I thought that it was very funny similes. And I like that you smile a lot towards the audience. Maybe you're like me, you just smile when you're nervous. So everyone just thinks like, you're so confident. But I get you if you're feeling nervous, which is the smile hides it. I'm not, oh, I sound horrible. Okay. The other thing you have to work on is that you don't have enough body movement. You see, even with this screen in the back, you can't see my hands anymore. They just disappear, right? And then you can also like making your camera like a bit further from you, so you can see that half of your body like that instead of just your head like this. And what else? Your tone, maybe you could exaggerate it a bit more, like when your husband is like, oh my gosh, there's so much dashboards in the house, I'm being controlled by your dashboards. Maybe you can make it sound a bit more whiny. I don't like it's like ayo, maybe like when you say like ayo like that, can say a bit longer to maybe stretch it out a bit, to exaggerate a bit. And also it would be nice if you added a bit more of positivity into your speech. Oops. It's like I always hear that your husband is nagging you. Maybe you could also put in like times where the dashboard helped you and not just focus on like the negative part of the dashboard. Instead of like, your husband like nagging, oh my gosh, I hate these dashboards. Maybe you think to yourself, when were these times where the dashboard saved my life? Like save me from the deadline, blah, 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 and stuff like that. So to conclude, you have to maybe add more on the body movement, more tones, and maybe focus more on positives instead of the negatives of your creations, and also smile through everything. That's all from me. Thank you so much. Back to you, G.
Thank you very much for a comprehensive evaluation. What I like your evaluation very much is that you put examples in areas of improvement. That's well done in terms of that as well. So with any evaluation, it's important you remember you read out the purpose statement. The first thing you need to do is whether the speaker met the purpose statement or not. So state that immediately. That's very important. So avoid using the word maybe. I detected one maybe, because when you use the word maybe, you should do this. When you use maybe, you're not sure. So as a good evaluator, go straight to the point. Don't use maybe, you're confident. Don't use maybe. Maybe you're not really sure, you're sitting on the fence. Overall, that's a very good evaluation. So what I usually do with any evaluation I do, I divide it into segments. I use a word called CODE. C is the content, whether I enjoy the content or not. O is the organization. Organization of the speech is like the body must have 3 points. There's a conclusion, introduction. And D is basically the delivery part of it. So you mentioned body language. Body language is not just about moving your hands. It's about your facial expression. Why you do this? So You open up. So in online meetings, it's more about the facial rather than just using the hands as well. So vocal variety can go up or down. So you can demonstrate the vocal variety part of it. That's very important in any, because this project calls for purpose statement, vocal variety, and body language. It's not easy to do it in a online meeting, but you can try to do in terms of the tone, bring it down and bring it up as well. And the facial expression, the eyes go bigger, stunted look. So things like that. So you can do that. So it's content, organization, delivery, and E is the emotional impact of the speech on you. That you resonate with the speech or not. So just use those to pick up 3 points that you like of the speech and 2 areas improvement. Just remember COD. Okay, let's quickly move on to the second evaluator. Let's welcome Rizwan Fan, my good friend. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, GE. So congratulations, Hui Ying. I would like to invite all of us here to give a round of applause to Hui Ying, because to deliver a 20-minute speech is not that easy. And well done, Hui Ying. I would say that actually you managed to do it tonight. Well done on that. So what I like about your speech tonight is I realized that throughout the session, you try to interact with the audience by asking the questions. And beginning, I remember you asked them to type the answer, then it took quite a while, they didn't respond. Immediately you say, come on, ladies, give some response. So this immediate catch my attention. Oh, okay, I need to answer Hui Ying. Yeah, so well done on that you managed to grab their attention and stay up with you throughout the sessions. And second, I like Hui Ying said, you throw a lot of facts, data with a reliable source. Like the one of it, you told us that out of the third people, out of 3%, 1% in Malaysia is having the struggling in mental health. And you share us the pathway of the mental health that shared by hospital. All this is reliable facts that I can trust. Your speech tonight actually is reliable. It's not create story by you. And I would say that the solution you provide, I will believe in you and I will try on that. So well done on that. And third, you try to also inject some humor in your speech. Like when you talk about the 10th of October, you just say with, remember it with, dan, 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 dan. So everyone immediately, oh, okay, I can remember now, 10 October. So this is about a good technique, I would say. And to enhance, if I were you, how I can recalibrate on your speech, one suggestion I will give you is sometimes slide might be useful, but sometimes it will ruin on your presentation, because I realized that, for example, you have a lot of data insert in the slide, but if I'm the audience, I will try, sometimes I will just read your slide, and I realized that I didn't actually pay attention on what you're sharing. So you might want to simplify with a little bit of data in a header, and then you yourself as a speaker, you share on your content. Second is I would like to suggest you to restructure your content, because I realized that you try to ask questions on every content that you try to share. But also in the sharing, you have asked another question again. So sometimes it might confuse me as an audience, actually, what is the main content body that you try to share in that sessions. So I would suggest you, for example, you talk about the self-care, 5 basic dimension of living, but you didn't share with me actually what that is affect me as an audience. So is it linked with me? So I would like to suggest you to restructure again, and also, as for example, the helping line numbers, you can put it at the end with starting all the questions, and then go with the sharing on the knowledge, and the end provide the solutions. And overall, I like that you create the interaction with the audience, with grab us the attention immediately, and also you're showing the fact that reliable, and also try to inject some humor to audience. And how I would like to recalibrate your content is to try to reduce the slide with a lot of facts, and also restructure it with throwing the questions, go to the solutions, and provide the solution at the end. Thank you, and back to you, Siwan.
Thank you very much. A very good evaluation. Well, I enjoy your evaluation because you went straight to the point. It's like three things you enjoy that I like, followed by two areas of improvement. At the end, you summarize as well. So a little point improvement for you is that I noticed you use I like, I like, I like. Okay. So the other words you can use, I enjoy, I love, I really enjoy your speech. Okay, so don't use I like. I know you like me a lot, but don't use the word. It doesn't resonate with the meeting. So to mix it up, I enjoyed, I really loved the way you presented it. I was resonated by your presentation. So things like that. Just mix it up. The other thing I enjoy your speech is that you did it like a speech. You had the facial gesture, your gesturing, your vocal variety as well. So the only thing is that you kept facing. Then the other thing, you face the camera as well. So I would like to look at your eyes, face the camera when you do the evaluation. Overall, thank you very much for a very good evaluation.
Thank you, Siwan.
So no more I like, you can say I love.
Okay, thank you. Actually, I have two cameras with me, and I'm kind of confused because my screen is showing here, but then the camera is here, so that's why.
Okay, good. So just look at it in front of the camera. So you can, when you look in front of the camera, you're engaging with the audience and the speaker as well. Okay, let's quickly move on to the table topic evaluation. I know we got two evaluators. Who would like to start first?
Okay,
Mary or Wendy?
maybe I start first lah, because I will evaluate Reno, Resan, and Hui Ying. Is it okay? I
Okay.
give 1, 3 first.
Okay, and
Okay, okay. Uh, so the first one, speaker is Reno. Actually, the question is, what are the burden you still carrying and you think that you don't need it? Okay. At first, Reno is a very seasoned Toastmaster. Every time that Reno giving a speech, I really like her vocal variety and the emotion that every time he mentioned that happy. Yeah. And when she mentioned about the son, I can feel the love through his sons, even though he mentioned that she want to let go her sons. Okay, so what are one of the suggestion that I hope to listen for her speech is, I hope for the conclusion, that part, that the message to all the audience. Okay, so the first thing is vocal variety and the emotion is very good, and I hope to add a conclusion and message to all of the audience. Okay, so the second speaker is Resan. Actually, I like Resan sharing a good idea to me as well, to using the essential oil shampoo to relax ourselves. Okay, so one of the point that I really love from your speech is, I love your smiling, because you really bring me like really to have a shower using the essential oils. Okay, so one of the suggestion that I hope that to improve for you is, I would like to mention about the eye contact, because you when you deliver the table topic question that time, I realized that you are not really facing our audience, which means that eye contact is not there. Okay, so in conclusion, I like your smiling and your improve of the eye contact. For the Hui, actually I really like you to mention that you really love for the flower and how it's bloomed. One of the things that I really enjoy for your speech is your smelling. When you talk about you saw the flower is bloom, then you have that smelling. Really bring me to the situation that same with you. Okay. So one of the suggestion that I'll give you is to your worker already. Maybe in your field that you happy to see the flower, you will express your worker already like happy to make it more attractive for the sentences. And in conclusion, I like your smiling and your suggestion is for the worker variety. Thank you.
Thank you. Round of applause to your first table topic evaluation. Well done, Sherry. So doing table topic evaluation is different from prepared speech evaluation. The very simple fact is that basically you're given 1 minute for each of the table topic speakers. So you touch on one thing that you enjoy, I like, I love. Second thing is the area improvement as well. So let's just demonstrate to you for Renault's case. Renault, I enjoy your speech, your table topic speech very well because your vocal variety and you got a strong command of English. I could really clear your spec. And the thing is about your table topic is spec. You spoke from the heart about your son. I really enjoy that. A little point of improvement is that you speak very well as well. So it's important to do pauses between key points. Just pause for 2 seconds. They allow the audience to pick up the message or enjoy. Something like that. Okay, so you just need to do it very quickly and straight to the point. So it's very specific. And in table topic, in conclusion, you don't need to do that. That's part of the speech, prepared speech. So straight to the point, just recap. I enjoy your vocal variety. A little point of improvement is your pauses in your speech. That's all. So you're given just 1 minute. It's very fast. You just need to do it. So it's never easy to do. Okay. Imagine if you're a single table topic evaluator, you're going to do 5 speakers and 1 minute per speaker. It's not easy. Okay. So straight to the point, one thing you like, followed by a second area improvement, and just in conclusion, just dot, done. Let's move on. Okay, well done. Okay, let's move to the second table topic evaluator. Wendy?
Thank you. Thank you, GE. And the second table topic evaluator for the day, I'll be evaluating the second and fourth speaker, which is Nelson and June. For Nelson, he had the question, a moment that changed your direction. What is the small or unexpected change that taught about yourself? I like that you have a really good intro and you gave your experiences about learning about joining Toastmasters back in July 2023, then in 2024 clubbing, then in 2025 you became the area director. All these moments and experiences, I like it answered the question, but what I would like to hear is what is the thing that changed? We heard about the experiences, but not about what has changed. And would like to hear more about that. And for the fourth speaker, June, you've also answered the question. I like how you arrange the day from morning till night, from when you sleep in and have coffee and enjoy the music until spending time with your family. And I like that is how you recalibrate yourself. And what I would like to suggest is to end it in a way that invites a conversation. For example, maybe you share a question to the audience about whether they would like to what they would do with you, and it just to invite a conversation, two-way conversation with the audience. And yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Wendy, for your first try on a table topic evaluation. As I mentioned earlier, doing table topics is never easy because you're given basically 1 minute. So 1 minute, you need to spend 30 seconds on what you enjoy about the speech. Second thing, point improvement, and just a quick recap as well. So I know that you try to give as many points as possible that about the speaker. For example, let me just demonstrate about Nelson. Nelson, being a very experienced Toastmaster like you, this topic came across an easy topic for you. You generally answered the question very well. But a little point of improvement is that I'd like to see you sharing your personal experience based on this topic given to you and what message you got outside from this doing this table topic. Something like that. So you don't need to just string everything together. Just elaborate on one point, expand on it that you enjoy and how it resonates to you. So again, it's about your personal opinion, evaluation on any topic. So in table topics, don't forget, there's no right or wrong answer. Okay, some people answer the topic, some people don't answer, some people talk around the topic. For me, if I don't answer the question, I talk around the topic, but it's still talking. So it's no right or wrong answer in table topic as well. Okay, well done on that. But my recommendation to you is please do more table topics. It would definitely learn a lot for you. So just expand on the point. Okay, so say I like. I love, I enjoy your speech, and it resonates with me, and it will help you to recalibrate by giving the points of improvement. Okay, so do more of it. Don't be shy. So the more you do, the more you improve as well. Okay, let's quickly move on to the what we got. We've got the table topic. Okay, votes. Is there any votes for evaluation? June, do you vote for the?
Yes, we do. I want to have a time check. Everyone qualified? Evelyn? You are muted.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All are qualified. And I think our speaker, we have 2 speakers.
Prepared speech, you can't vote, no? 2 speakers.
No.
Okay.
Sorry, prepared speech. I think one.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Risan has actually took 4 minutes. Sorry.
Okay. So that is on
Yep.
evaluation, right?
Evaluator, we only vote for Erin and Risan only, right? Okay, then the only Eileen Eileen can do it because
So we are
Risan
not we are not voting.
Yeah.
Okay, so we only vote for table topic. Okay. All right. So
Table
you
topics,
can.
no evaluation.
Okay, over to you, CY.
Okay, thank you very much. So let's move on to the reports from the grammarian. Shufeng.
Thank you, G. Let me share my screen now. Okay, can you all see my screen? Can, right? Okay, so for the word of the day, we have 5 people using it, and it's 8 times. We have Kamal, CY Chong use it 3 times, June use it 2 times, Rasan, and also Wendy. And also the ways that they use it, recalibrate the process, recalibrate their learning skills, and etc. Improper grammatical uses, we have here The third element is have sufficient income. Suggestions for improvement. The third element is having sufficient income. When I was joined Toastmasters, a proper way should be when I joined Toastmaster, these are the hobbies that bring much of joy into my life. Should be these are the hobbies that bring much joy into my life without the off. One of the things that I really enjoy about your speech is your smiling. One of the things that I really enjoy about your speech is your smile. There are many like quotes or thoughts of words that are being used from each of the speaker here. Kamal, best moments in life are the one that is not well planned. Hui Yin, we can always lend a listening ear. June, I'm able and ready to actually take up the next challenge that's ahead of me. Nelson, everybody has their own direction in their journey. Risen, you should enjoy your own self moments. Retno, I'm learning now that I deserve to be happy as well. I deserve to have my own life. Even when we put ourselves as first priority, only we have a wider bandwidth to love the others. And from CY Cho, quote, content, organization, delivery, and emotional impact. That's all the reports from me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chin Fong. For the word of the day, you don't just need to count the word of the day, how many speakers say. You don't need to actually quote what was said. So just to cut down on the time as well. Well done using the screen to show the Gamerian reports. So let's move on to the R counter, which is my favorite. Evan, over to you, the R counter report. You have a screen to share?
I won't be using screen, but is it necessary to use a screen?
Well, not necessary. You don't have, just read it out.
So the first speaker of tonight, Camille Ma, I spotted one R. And then Hui Ying, you are a careful, conscious speaker for tonight, and it's so hard to catch any filler words. Other than that, just maybe the changing rhythm of speech. Maybe with the internet connection is not stable.
Can't really hear you. Okay.
Next, move to table topic speaker. Renault. I was waiting for filler words and I was not waiting for any filler words, but towards the end, on one R and one and then for hear any filler words, and then I have to put my ear. Oh, sorry. Wait. Let me speak again. Just now didn't hear any of my report, right? Okay. Hello. Can anyone hear me?
Can.
Yes.
Are you done with the report? Or we lost her?
Disconnect earlier. Can anyone hear me now?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, we can hear.
You're all
I
right.
just start again. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let me start from the first speaker, Camille. So I heard one R from your speech, and Hui Ying, your speech is so well done, and you are like a careful, conscious speaker, so it's so hard for me to catch any filler words. Other than that, maybe some changing rhythm of the speech with the internet stability. The pauses that maybe like feel like filler words. And move on to table topic speaker. Renault, I almost get nothing until the end. Was waken up and when I heard one and one Second speaker Nelson, Wilson, June, well done. I didn't hear any filler words. Only until Hu Ying was waken up by her Erin is the evaluator for tonight, right? So Erin, I hear quite amount of filler words. One R, two two and I think one ERM. Okay, so and one different tone behind with a tail sound. Okay, and then is Russen the evaluator for tonight? But I didn't hear any. Sorry, I was confused about the evaluator for tonight because I forgot about the table topic and the mix-up of general evaluator. Should I evaluate or the table topic evaluator?
That's okay until the evaluator.
So Russen will be the evaluator?
Yes.
Okay. Russen, I didn't spot any filler words. For Cherry, I spot 3R. And then for Wendy, I spot 5R. For thinking, pausing and thinking, so I spot 5R. Well, general evaluator, I don't need. So that's it for my report tonight.
Okay, thank you very much for the R counter report. So what you can mention is the following people do not have any filler words. So you just don't need to go through the list. Just mention the people that didn't have any false fillers. So if you can't share a screen, I don't know whether you have access to chat as well. You can put the information, number, and ahs in the chat as well for individual speakers if you want to do that. So let's quickly move on to the Miss Rolex, the timer. Evelyn Chong, over to you.
Thank you. Let me share my screen. Hold on, yeah. Just to confirm, can everyone see my screen? No. Okay. Still not able to see?
No. Doesn't matter, just read out the report. Okay.
Okay, for a quick one, for table topics, we have 5 speakers. All of them have actually within the time frame except for Nelson. Nelson has took 2 minutes and 48 seconds. And then followed by the prepared speakers, we have Kemal and Hui Yin. So both of them are within the time frame, which is Kemal is about 4 minutes 30 seconds. Hui Yin is about 20 minutes 50 seconds. So the third one, we go for evaluator. As I mentioned just now, only Irin's within the time frame, which is 2 minutes 49 seconds. Risan has took out about 4 minutes. So that's all about my reports. I will share the reports in the group chat later. So I'm not too sure why actually showing
We
the
can
screen
see. We can see
sharing
now.
already. Thank you.
We can see now.
We can see, Evie.
It took so long to reflect. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Timer, for Evelyn for the report as well. So timing is very important in Toastmasters meeting. So is that now my turn for the general evaluators report? So I think we're over time as well now. It's about 10:05, so we're about 20 minutes. I just make very quickly my summation on the whole. Let's quickly go on to the first person. Wendy. So Wendy, basically when you read out the house rules, it's important to engage the audience because this, if you're a guest, you're the first person that the person will see online as guest as well. So you need to be trained yourself to be energetic as well. So you say, good evening, everybody. How are you today? And I'm the Sergeant Arms. I'm going to share something with you on the house rules. So you have to start the meeting with the bang as well. So it's training for the Toastmasters the evening or Toastmasters the day. So have the energy with you and read it out. So for example, the next person I'm going to introduce, it's the president. Let's have a round of applause for our president. So you need to jazz up the next speaker. It's very important. So every thing when you need to as well. Madam President, Crystal Chin. So what I enjoy about your speech, you like to use the word season. Okay, season. Okay, so I'm not cooking. Don't use the word season. I have experienced Toastmasters, and I know I got white hair, so I'm very seasoned as well. So you can use other words like experienced Toastmasters. It's been in industry for 12 years and doing Toastmasters as well. So well done. In terms of June, well done. You're always very energetic with the Toastmasters meeting. One boo-boo on 97, and it's not 92. So 97 consists of Thailand, Myanmar, Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. So there are 5 new countries joining District 51. So in terms of that, well done in terms of that. Okay, so let's move on to the topics master. Interesting topics. And when you give the topic, you don't need to really have an explanation down as well. So what I enjoyed about your topics master session is that when a speaker finishes, table topic speakers finishes, you summarize up what was said as well, what they're all done in terms of that. So for the timer, when you read out a role, you don't talk about the cards. You talk about the backgrounds go change to green, yellow, and so. So you're not using cards. Physical meeting, we talk about the cards as well. Overall, a very good meeting. I know you're running a bit late. So for table topics, you should really have cut down, instead of 5 speakers, you ran out of time. You should already cut down on 4 speakers in terms of that. So running an online meeting is very different. So it needs to be on the vocal and the gesturing and to get the meeting going as well. So June did it very well in terms of being energetic and so forth. And the topics master, excellent job in terms as well. Madam President, thank you very much for a very good. So I have a question. So when you talk about president, usually president will try to talk on the theme of the meeting as well. You could mention things like we have Chief Smelly Distinguished Club earlier as well. Thank you to all members contributing, and the club is in good hand. Just more motivation rather than trying to talk about the table topics. Toastmasters evening talks about the team. So your role as president motivate the club. What the club as chief. So you're handing over an attendant as well. But you are still part of the EXCO. You're immediate past president of the club. So you'll be still part of it. So you don't wash your hands yet. You're still part of the EXCO. So don't run away yet. Overall, thank you very much for inviting me. I think this is the first time I've been to Venus Toastmaster Club. And luckily for me, Nelson is the other male counterpart in this meeting that keeps me occupied as well. So thank you very much, and over to you, June.
Thank you, CY. Thank you for your valuable feedback. And I also agree with you. The first person who speak, which is Wendy, could have energized a bit so that you bring the energy and make the meeting with a very different tone. Okay, so without time, it's 9:10 already. Quickly, we want to pass it to Crystal for the recognition. Take it over, Crystal.
Thank you so much, June, for being the Toastmasters of the evening and setting the tone for today. Definitely something enjoyable and lots to learn. Can we have Okay, we have Wendy who's sharing the screen right now. Is our awards and recognition. As we always say, Toastmasters is without, not only with speeches, the evaluation, but also the recognition as well. And okay, can we have Wendy? Can we have the next slide? And we have our best table topics for the day. I guess we have a tie, whereby we have Retno and June. So big congratulations to Retno and June. Well done. Okay. Wendy, you've taken a picture?
Oh, not yet. Hang on. Okay. Cause I only have the presenter slide.
Okay, let me help you. Ladies, 1, 2, 3. All right.
Thank you. And the next one.
And next we have our certificate of appreciation for our general evaluator today. We have CY Chong. Thank you, CY, for your golden nuggets, especially your quote, CODE, definitely ingrained in all of us. Okay, we smile, and 1, 2, 3. CY, you are always welcome into Venus. Don't feel shy. The door is always open to you.
Yeah, pity I can't join your club. I need to wear a skirt, but I cannot wear a skirt. My legs not shaven.
I see. So, I see. Definitely, CY, the way you can join us is,
online.
We meet online every first and third Tuesdays. So the
Okay,
door
so-
is always open.
Yeah, so I'll be like Nelson like that all over the place.
I say, all in all, thank you very much, ladies, for taking the time of your 2 hours, your precious evening. We would like to say a big thank you for everyone in the room. And one more reminder is that we're going to have our AGM in 2 weeks' time. We hope to see you then. If there's anything, please reach out to our next TOE, which is Esther or myself, if you have any questions. Last but not least, July, we're going for our Ipoh trip. If you have not registered or if you have any field curious, reach out to our OC, Xiaozhen. All in all, thank you very much for your time. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I'll call this meeting adjourned. Good night, everyone.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Great
Bye.
meeting. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.